A very good evening and a warm welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Mariam Vijayaratna. Let's have a look at the headlines first. Sri Lanka's economy is starting to recover, the IMF says. Export Development Board forges strategic partnership with JICA. News in detail. The International Monetary Fund says that Sri Lanka's economy is starting to recover under a stabilization program and further progress has to be made on debt restructuring while monetary policy decisions have to be prudent to keep inflation down. Speaking to the journalists at the central bank premises this evening, Senior Mission Chief for Sri Lanka, Peter Brewer, also said that Sri Lanka is already in a positive growth rate in GDP and the economic reform program is satisfactory.
The economic reform program implemented by the Sri Lankan authorities is yielding the first signs of recovery. Real GDP recorded positive growth of 1.6% year on year in the third quarter of 2023, which is the first expansion in 6 consecutive quarters. So this year, it's expected that elections will take place. That happens in many of our member countries and also when IMF-supported programs are ongoing. From the IMF's perspective, we are, of course, interested in listening to all parties and get different perspectives from all angles. The review cycle in Sri Lanka's program is semi-annual, every 6 months. Sri Lanka just completed the first review in December. The program is off to a good start with that, so we expect the second review to be completed on that cycle. So we would come back here in the spring of this year for the formal assessment of the commitments for the second review and then send the paper to our executive board for consideration, accordingly with that timeline several weeks later. So having an agreement in the next very few months would be quite important.
The Export Development Board, Sri Lankan Universities, the Tropical Ornamental Fish Association and Sri Lanka Ornamental Fish Farmers Association organized a one-day workshop on January 11, 2024. The workshop aimed at improving the export potential of ornamental fish and supporting grassroots development in the industry. Esteemed universities such as Uwa Wellasse University, University of Ruhuna, Rajaraja University of Sri Lanka and University of Waimbur participated in the day-long program. The workshop discussed crucial topics like live feed production, best management practices, high-density packaging, aquatic plants, aquascaping and insights into export procedures. Sri Lanka has earned global recognition for exporting top-quality tank, bred fish and wild-caught marine species. In 2022, the ornamental fish industry achieved an impressive annual export revenue of $22 million with a significant portion coming from freshwater fish species. Challenges such as a lack of initial knowledge, lower production quality and insufficient fish feed supplies need to be addressed to meet the current global market demands and standards. Expanding production and enhancing quality standards are crucial to ensure that Sri Lanka continues to be a significant player in the global ornamental fish market. The Export Development Board of Sri Lanka and the Japan International Cooperation Agency have forged a strategic partnership to propel Sri Lanka ICT sector into the flourishing Japanese market. The collaborative efforts were set in motion in a recent kick-off meeting attended by key figures including Dr. Kingsley Bernard and representatives from JICA. The collaboration aims to empower approximately 30 small and medium-sized enterprises in the ICT sector over the next 2 years. EDB's relentless pursuit of establishing Sri Lanka's IT BPM sector in Japan dates back to 2014. The journey marked by successful trade events like Japan IT Week and C-Tech has positioned Sri Lanka as a notable player in the Japanese tech landscape. The expansion to Osaka IT Week in 2023 marked a significant milestone, showcasing the growing demand for Sri Lankan tech expertise. This strategic alliance signifies EDB's dedication to enhancing Sri Lanka's technological prowess and fostering global collaborations. The collaboration is poised to facilitate the exchange of technological know-how, innovation and best practices benefiting both nations' tech industries. Stay tuned, we'll be right back after this short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. Ministry of Transport announced plans to address challenges in the issuance of driver's license by October. State Minister Lasantha Alagiyawanna revealed commitment to streamline the process, shifting from temporary to permanent licenses through a one-day service. He said this speaking at a press conference held at the Presidential Media Centre recently. Alagiyawanna outlined initiatives to elevate district officers responsible for issuing driving license to the status of the Verahara head office by the year end. Ongoing programs and efforts to amend the existing Motor Vehicle Act to introduce a new act were highlighted, emphasizing efficiency in transportation. In the interest of road safety, the ministry aims to streamline the speed limit process to reduce accidents. A new initiative targeting legal action against drivers under the influence of drugs has been implemented nationwide, with an initial phase in the western and southern provinces. To bolster driver education and safety, a program informing drivers about first aid in case of accidents is set to be implemented. Efforts are underway to standardize all district officers issuing license to the level of the Verahara head office by year end. Additional developments include facilitating driver's license for foreigners at airports by April. The Maria Stella College Negombo All Boys Association proudly announces the launch of the much-anticipated Enduro Global Education Fest 2024. This three-day event under the theme Global Education Fest promises to be a comprehensive platform for students, job seekers and educators alike. Taking place from February 2nd to the 4th on the Maria Stella College premises in Negombo, Edura 2024 will feature an education exhibition, job fair and also a book fair. The event is set to offer opportunities for local and international universities, foreign university placements, student transfer options and job seekers. Maria Stella College Negombo, an illustrious Catholic school in Sri Lanka, since 1922 celebrates its commitment to producing well-rounded individuals. Edura 2024 is an extension of the college's legacy, providing a reliable platform for students and parents to explore educational opportunities, transfer options and scholarships. The Edura 2024 vision is to transform the skills of Sri Lankan students to align with global trends, while its mission is to educate and equip students, parents and teachers to explore their right career. The educational fair offers opportunities from local, international and overseas educational institutions, while the job fair connects attendees with potential employers. President of Maria Stella All Boys Association, Pradeep Piri, said that Enduro Global Education Fest 2024 is not just an exhibition, it's a transformative journey for students, parents and teachers. Speaking at the press conference, he said that this event is designed to empower individuals with the knowledge and opportunities they need to shape successful futures.
අපගේ අරමුණ ඉතාමත්ම කෙටියෙන් සහ මෙහෙවර ඔබට දැනුවත් කරන්නට මාධ්‍ය වේදීන් වෙනුවෙන් මා මේ අවස්ථාවක් කරගන්නවා. අපගේ අරමුණ තමයි දේශීය සිසුන්ගේ හැකියාවන් ජාත්‍යන්තරව සිදුවන සංවර්ධන වෙනස්කම් හා සිදුවෙමින් පවතින සංවර්ධනයට අනුකූලව දේශීය හා ජාත්‍යන්තර තලයට ඔබින ආකාරයට පෙළ ගැස්වීමට දායකත්වය සැපයීම. එයයි අපේ අරමුණ වෙන්නේ ඉඩියුරා ග්ලෝබල් එඩියුකේෂන් ෆෙස්ටි. අපි මෙහෙවර තමයි නිවැරදි වෘත්තීන් කරා විශිෂ්ටත්ව වීමට දරුවන් හා දෙමව්පියන් දැනුවත් කිරීම සහ ගුරුබෞතුන් බලගැන්වීම තුලින් ඔවුන්ට වැඩි අවස්ථා විවර කර දීම තුල ඵලදායී පුරවැසියන් බිහි කිරීමේලා අත්වැලක් සැපයීම. So those are the aims and objectives of our educational festival. And මේ වෙලාවේදී මේ මොහොතේදී මම ඊ타මත්ම ගෞරවයෙන් සහ ආදරයෙන් ගම්පහ දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ මීගමුව, ජායල, වත්තල, කටාන, දිවුලපිටිය, මීරිගම, මිනුවන්ගොඩ කියන ප්‍රදේශවල ජීවත් වෙන දෙමව්පියන්ට අධ්‍යාපන ලබන දුවා දරුවන්ට ඒ වගේම ඔවුන්ට අධ්‍යාපනය ලබා දෙන ගුරු බෞතුන්ගෙන් ඊ타මත්ම ආදරෙන් ඉල්ලීමක් කරනවා ඔබගේ දුවා දරුවන් ඔබගේ ආදරණීය ශිෂ්‍ය ශිෂ්‍යාවන් මෙම අධ්‍යාපන ප්‍රදර්ශනයට සහභාගී කරවන්නට කියලා. ඒකම පුත්තලම් දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ හලාවත නගරය දක්වා විහිදෙන ඒ තීරයේ දුවා දරුවන්ටත් දෙමව්පියන්ටත් ඒ වගේම ගුරු මහත්ම මහත්මීන්ට අපි ඉල්ලීමක් කරනවා. මෙම උසස් අධ්‍යාපන ප්‍රදර්ශනයේ වාසි ප්‍රතිලාභ තමන්ගේ දුවා දරුවන්ට වගේම ශිෂ්‍ය ශිෂ්‍යාවන්ට ලබා දීම සඳහා ඔවුන්ව උත්සුක කරන්නට උනන්දු කරවන්නට කියලා.
Stay tuned, we'll be right back with the stock updates. Welcome back after the break. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a negative note today. The all-share price index dropped 28.03 points to close at 10,432.85, and the S&P SL 20 dropped 1.57 points to close at 2,955.63. The turnover was 0.5 billion rupees and over 22 million shares were traded. Up next are forex rates. That's all we have for tonight. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook.